Welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're diving into some tech news that honestly feels like it's been ripped right out of a sci-fi movie.
So, are you ready to see what's just around the corner? Because we have got some absolutely incredible innovations to talk about today.
First, we're going to look at a family car that has acceleration that it pretty much defies physics.
Then we'll explore a brand new AI that is so powerful it can literally bring a sketch you drew on a napkin to life.
And finally, get this, a phone that moves, follows you, and completely redefines what a camera can be. It's going to be a wild one. Let's jump in.
All right, first up, Porsche. They've just announced their most powerful production car ever. And you might be thinking, oh, it's got to be a new 911, right? Nope, it's the Cayenne, their family-sized SUV. And for the very first time, it's going all electric.
So just how powerful are we talking? Well, the top-end model is pushing nearly 1,140 horsepower. To put that in perspective, that is the kind of instant, neck-snapping power you'd expect from a hypercar. Except this isn't a vehicle designed to take the kids to school.
And all that power gets this SUV from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in just 2.4 seconds. That means this family hauler accelerates just as fast as Porsche's top-of-the-line 911 Turbo S. It completely blurs the line between a practical SUV and an elite supercar. It's insane.
But, it isn't just about ludicrous speed. Porsche is also tackling one of the biggest headaches of owning an electric vehicle, the charging. They're rolling out wireless charging. You literally just park over a pad in your garage and you're done. No more fiddling with cables in the dark.
Okay, so from raw power on the road, let's shift gears to raw intelligence in the cloud. Google has just unveiled its next-generation AI, Gemini 3. And this isn't just about answering questions. It is designed from the ground up to understand context and solve really complex, multi-step problems.
And to really get what this AI can do, just look at this process. In a demo, someone sketched a rough website layout on a napkin, took a photo of it, and just uploaded it. From that simple little drawing, Gemini 3 generated a fully functional coded website. It's turning a fleeting idea into reality in a matter of seconds.
And people who've actually had a chance to use it say it's less like a chatbot and more like an expert consultant. I mean, imagine uploading a clip of your tennis serve and getting a frame-by-frame analysis of your form. Or you could give it a YouTube video and have it brainstorm click-worthy titles. It provides real, actionable, expert-level feedback. Now for something the gaming world has been waiting years for. Valve, the legendary company behind Steam, has been pretty quiet on the hardware front for a while. Well, that just changed. Out of nowhere, they've suddenly announced not one, but 3 new devices.
So what are they dropping? First, a new Steam machine, which is basically a super-powered mini PC built for your living room. They're also launching a totally redesigned Steam controller. But the real headliner, the one everyone's talking about, is the Frame, a brand new wireless VR headset that might just solve one of VR's biggest problems.
So the magic inside the Frame is something called foveated streaming. Here's how it works. The headset tracks exactly where your eyes are looking. Your PC then only streams that tiny portion of the game world in ultra-high quality, while everything in your periphery is lower quality. And because it's streaming way less data, you get a flawless, lag-free wireless experience. It's an absolutely genius solution.
Of course, you can't have Valve release a whole new ecosystem of hardware without asking the ultimate question. The one that's haunted gaming forums for over a decade? Is this all being built for Half-Life 3? Nobody knows for sure, but you can bet the speculation is already at a fever pitch.
Okay, from gaming hardware, let's move to the hardware that's in all of our pockets. Apple has been noticeably absent from the whole foldable phone race, but that seems poised to change. And in classic Apple fashion, leaks suggest they aren't just copying the competition, they're rethinking the entire form factor.
So, while most foldable phones are kind of tall and narrow like a TV remote when they're closed, Apple is apparently designing theirs to be short and wide, more like a passport. The whole goal seems to be that when you unfold it, you get a wide, landscape-style mini tablet that's perfect for media and productivity, not just a taller phone screen.
The leaks also suggest that Apple is tackling the biggest complaints people have about current foldables. They're reportedly using a new hinge design to finally get rid of that annoying screen crease, and they're packing in a much larger battery. We might even see this thing launch as early as next year with the iPhone 18 Pro.
But here's the kicker. Just as Apple is getting into folding, their rivals are already imagining what comes next. Samsung is rumored to be working on a tri-fold device, and another company, Honor, is developing a phone that is, well, for all intents and purposes, a robot.
Yeah, Samsung's rumored trifold isn't just a phone that becomes a slightly bigger screen. We are talking about a device that starts as a regular phone and then unfolds into a full 10-inch tablet. That's iPad territory, coming right out of your pocket.
But even a trifold phone seems kind of tame compared to what Honor is working on. They've actually shown a prototype that redefines what a phone can even be. It is a phone with actual moving parts.
And this isn't just some concept drawing. They have a working prototype. A tiny mechanical gimbal actually extends out from the phone's body. This allows the camera to physically pan and tilt, tracking you as you move around a room, or providing a level of video stabilization that software can only dream of. Just imagine your phone acting as your own personal camera operator.
So whether it's an SUV with the soul of a supercar, an AI that acts as your creative partner, or a phone that becomes a robotic cameraman, it's clear the lines between our physical and digital worlds are blurring faster than ever. Technology is no longer just in our hands, it's starting to anticipate our needs and move with us. Thanks for watching.